Two travel agents with an ocean-sized obsession for small ship cruising.
Get ready as we inspire you to sail beyond the brochure.
It's the ship less traveled.
All right, everybody, it's the ship less traveled. And you might be wondering what we're doing with our sunglasses on. Look at our sunglasses. It's because there's an eclipse happening. But if there was an actual eclipse, these are not the sunglasses that you should be wearing during an eclipse. So I'm going to take mine eclipse off because there's not the right protection there. You need to have the actual eclipse ones. We had an eclipse here in Newfoundland like a year ago. Lorraine, have you ever done an eclipse?
I absolutely haven't, but this is what I'm coming to talk to you about today because I'm hoping to.
Eclipses fit really well into the world of small ship traveling. Humankind has had an obsession with astrology and the celestial world since like way, way, way back. So we've got some ideas because there is a eclipse happening again in 2026 in August. And there's some cruises that are set up to take people there. What do you think of that, Lorraine?
It's going to be fabulous because these small ship cruises, their itineraries are built around the whole scenic eclipse scene. So, they dock you into smaller ports and discover areas that aren't on the big ship's radar because they just can't pull into these docks. Yeah. So, these itineraries are going to be extra special, and I'm so excited.
I mean, here in North America, they're selling like hotcakes, and we see some cabin categories are already fully booked. I'm sure you're seeing the same level of interest in your area.
Absolutely, yeah. 100%. They are going like hotcakes.
People have identified this eclipse as an eclipse of interest, I guess you could say. And so for people that are thinking, okay, I like what these folks are talking about, we've got a few cruise ideas. So there's one itinerary I noticed that leaves on August 12th, and it's a Mediterranean thing, and it goes through Greece, Turkey, and Italy. This is a 12-night itinerary leaving on August 2nd, but if you have the time and you can add on a tour of Turkey and maybe go into Cappadocia, take the hot air balloon. Have you been seeing any eclipse cruises that you want to talk about, maybe highlight?
Well, Dave, I have to tell you that my husband and I are particularly interested in one, and it's actually coming to your doorstep, Dave, so I may be knocking.
What's the dates? Where's it going? And what's getting the lucky draw?
This one in particular takes you on August the 8th next year across the Atlantic into Newfoundland, Montreal, Quebec, and I missed Iceland. It does Iceland on route.
It starts there, I think.
It starts there, so going to Reykjavik, of course, to do your hot springs, which I did last year from my Norwegian Fjords cruise, which also went up to Iceland. Totally happy to do it again because this scenic eclipse cruise also takes you up into Greenland. So that for me is somewhere totally new where I've never really thought of going to before.
Think about the add-on possibilities. You could go down to Niagara Falls, or it's summer. You can just jump a plane and head out west and maybe do a Rocky Mountaineer and go see the Rockies. Just so much in Canada, obviously. So if you guys end up booking that one that passes by, I may not be here because I may be on my own solar eclipse cruise that's over to your neck of the woods. Well, it starts at least. Yeah, it does. It starts in Portsmouth and goes. It does a lot of Ireland. And so if you're interested in seeing Ireland and you want to do that in an intensive way, this is a really cool cruise. It actually ends in Dublin. You'll get to see, of course, the West Coast, which has its dramatic Cliffs of Moher. And North Americans, we love that. When we come over to Ireland, we love to go see those cliffs and the many shades of green.
The thrill I get still from booking a cruise to share in the experience and to make people's dreams come true. I still get excited today as I did 15 years ago and 30 years ago when I still started in the industry. It's
small ship still evokes that excitement that when you look in the history books and you see small ships setting off and crossing oceans or going to new lands or fabulous places, people are dressed up, there's excitement, there's energy in the air. And you can still capture that today on a small ship. If you want to see a solar eclipse dressed in blue jeans, if you want to do a solar eclipse dressed in like haute couture, we can help you find the right cruise. Lorraine, what would you wear on your eclipse night?
Do you know what? I think I'd have to go all out. I think I would have to pack my fabulous cocktail dress for the occasion.
So you're up dressing. Okay.
Oh, I'm up dressing for that night. Yeah, it has to be. It's possibly a once in a lifetime cruise. And I think you have to go all out for that. Not that I'm saying everybody does, because absolutely not, but that's how I would go.
Yeah. I'm going bling bling. That's it. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
a big, gold Cuban links necklace here, and just lots of gold. I think for my eclipse service.
I can see that, Dave. Absolutely.
All right, well, if you're looking for some golden service on your solar eclipse, if you're hot to trot for it, you want to know a little bit more about what we're talking about, maybe see some itineraries or have us email you over some brochures, we would just love to do that.
And of course, you can find us on the Ship Less Traveled, always here.
Wonderful. Well, until the next time that we get to see you and talk about more fun things in the world of small ship cruising, this has been the Ship Less Traveled.
Curious about small ship cruising and ready to start planning? We're here to help plan your next voyage, whether you're a first timer or a seasoned sailor.
If you're in the UK, I'd love to hear from you. You can find me at bespokecruiseholidays.com/luxurycruiseholidays or visit my agency's Facebook page. Let's plan something unforgettable.
I'm in Canada and cover North America. Visit my website, destinationwhatever.com, or connect with my agency on Facebook. Let's get you on board. Literally.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Click on those like and subscribe buttons and please share us with your cruise-loving friends. Support our channel and let's keep this ship sailing.
Thanks for coming on board. Until next time, this has been the Ship Less Traveled, where small ships lead to big adventures.